Hello everybody, thank you for joining me again here in this wonderful adventure. I did some things off camera since I didn't want to bore you with that, but I did some mining. I got quite a bit of resources. I'm gonna say I'm feeling pretty good about it. I will definitely show you in a second. And we're gonna go, I will show you what I did in the mines, and I will also talk about a little bit of what my plan is for the next steps. Let's go. So right now you see that I have my pickaxe, which I think I showed it in one of my last videos. So I did this pickaxe because I had the diamonds for being able to get the obsidian, but I also decided to do a sword and an axe because these are starting to wear off, and I think that we can start moving and graduating. Now I still will carry some iron because you never know, right? But at least we are starting to move towards that. And why do I say that? Because we got ourselves some diamonds. I am so excited about this. So I'm pretty happy. So before we do anything with these, which by the way, it means we're doing armor. I am doing a diamond armor. That's for sure. But that's gonna be later. So for now, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you what I did in the mine. So let's take a little trip down there. So as you can tell, I also did a little bit of housekeeping here. I put some stairs, same thing to the way down, because I thought, okay, this is gonna be pretty much the space. I think that this is a really cool place. Look at that. We're gonna come and get all that later. But also, I haven't forgotten about that. We'll come and do that too. But not now. Just now. We'll do it. Right now, we're just gonna go down. And I'll show you. I know that I think I showed a little bit, but as you can tell here, I'm doing the 1 block strip mine. So I did spend, I'm gonna say probably about 2.5 hours to 3 hours mining. And I did this whole thing. I'm not gonna go down there because it takes forever to go through these. But with that, I put this redstone to guide me. I have to finish it and do it all the way to the end. But yeah, this is pretty much everything that I did from a mining perspective. So now we're gonna go out and I'll show you what we have planned. So we're here at the villager breeder house, and I also wanted to show you because I think we're gonna do something here, just a little extension, because I saw a video of an awesome YouTuber. He's new, he's a small YouTuber, but I love his videos. They have such character and they're so much fun. His name is Erfaren, and I will link his channel on the description because you guys need to check him out. He's really cool. I love his series, and he did something that I never thought about, which is he did a breeder, but then he takes them somewhere where he does the zombification. Now normally I would just go ahead and do take the villagers and do the zombification, let's say at the villager trading hall, but look, we got a iron golem, but I didn't know that you could zombify them before you give them the actual profession. So I'm gonna try that. So thank you, Erfaren. for the idea. But first, let's go ahead and go inside. And look, it works. Yay. Yes, it does. So everything's good. We've been kind of gathering some villagers there. Oh, they're sleeping. Let's go outside. No, anyway, so yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and I am going to probably do like a little extension here, since this is coming out straight out from here. So just do like a little cottage or something along those lines, where I'm going to build a zombification chamber. Now I do have a specific idea on how I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be different than the one that he did. I'm just getting the idea of zombifying the villagers before giving them the professions. But you'll see. I'll build it, and then I'll kind of show you what's gonna happen in there. But we will have to capture a zombie and give him either an item. If he takes it, then I don't worry. If he doesn't take an item, we can try a couple of times and see if we find one that does take an item, or we have to go get ourselves a name tag. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Cool beans. Let's get onto it. So we got ourselves the zombie, and he's holding an item, which is awesome. That means that we won't need to worry about him despawning, which is exactly why I needed him to hold, since I don't have access to name tags. So this is great. It worked. Now he's here. He's chilling. I did get one, but I was a little bit dumb and brought it over, and then I forgot that there's a iron golem, and he killed it. So this one, it's a little bit out of the way. The iron golem is not gonna get it, and also he's covered, so that's perfect, because that way he's not going to burn to death, but he's just chilling there, which is great. And now I am going to go ahead and plan the build. I'm actually going to close this up too, because I don't like this hole here to close, so I'll close that up. And I am going to work and figure out the extension. For now, we're just going to make sure that it comes out here, and then it spreads through 4, and you'll see the system. It's actually pretty genius. And I will link the creator that I took. I can't remember the name now, but I'll definitely link his tutorial or his video where he did it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started to at least build the ugly part, which is just the functional part, and we'll figure out the dimensions and everything. But yeah, we'll get started. So here it is. So this is sort of the the functioning part. And I need to go ahead and just put the little guy there over here, and then he walks around. And how it works is that I bring in the villagers, I drop them here, I put a profession block right in front of them. Because of the trapdoor, they can't get out. They normally just do that, right? So I could even just give them, do the whole profession here with the zombification. But basically, yeah, so I put it here, I block the villager inside, and then the zombie should be walking around the top inside there. I flick the lever, and then the water, because of the villager, it'll go up, it'll actually float up. As he floats up and stays there, he kind of floats halfway, but enough so that the zombie comes and starts hitting him until they turn. And then because they turn, they start floating down. Then when they're down, you flick it back, they're there, and then you do the saving. You do the healing, you know, right? With the weakness potion and then the golden apple. So lots of things that need to happen, obviously, because we need to get the weakness potions and all that. But at least I built it, and we could just be ready and get everything going here, and maybe even just use this as a temporary villager trading hall of sorts. But yeah, in the meantime, yeah, it's all here, so it's all good to go. Now I just have to see if we go ahead and then build something, of course, on top and to cover it and make it a little bit nicer, kind of like, you know, like an extension of this. Maybe like extend this as a tunnel and make it look like it's like a corridor that goes here. But anyway, here it is. It's all nice and done. So let's go ahead and go to sleep, and we will figure out the next steps, because I think that the next step would be to maybe do some crafting, maybe with diamonds. And maybe we go to the Nether and get ourselves and see if we can find a fortress or maybe a bastion. We'll see. But at least maybe we'll go and do a little Nether excursion. A little bit more than what we did before. Alright, so we're here. And we're going to do some crafting. Let's do that right now. And I just decided to do a little something off camera. I enchanted my pickaxe, and that's what I got. Pretty decent, I would say. So I am very happy with that. Now I just need to get a silk touch version, and then we'll have to enchant the sword, the axe. Maybe we'll do the sword, but let's go ahead and get the diamonds, and let's go ahead and make ourselves the armor. Diamond helmet, diamond chest, diamond leggings, diamond boots. And we still have quite a bit. Okay, let's then make ourselves another pickaxe. I think that would be awesome. And I think we're good. Let's go ahead and take a look how it looks. Let's see. Ooh, look, a sparkly, snazzy, nice. That's great, because now I feel like I'm a little bit more protected, and I can go ahead and go to the Nether with not so much fear. Let's go. I have 30 levels exactly. So now this is another mod that I use, and I know that a lot of people might see this a little weird, but honestly, like I said, we play to have fun and to enjoy the game our way. And this is one of them. And I'll be honest, this is great. You go here, right? So we got first, I can see all of them. That is great. This is called easy magic. And you can re-roll enchantments. It'll cost you. The default actually costs 1 lapis as well. But I think that that's kind of pointless, to be honest. Experience is enough. And this is the default. It's 5 XP for every re-roll. And I think that's fair, right? Lapis, I think that that's not really fair. So for me, in my personal opinion, this is great. You see, and the other option is that you can actually go ahead and have all of the enchantments for level 3 show up. Or if there's multiple enchantments in level 2, you can see all of them. No longer the whole like guessing game, because that's, I don't know, am I the only one that's annoying? Why don't you let me know in the comments? How do you feel about that? I find it annoying that you can't see, you only see one. So I think this one kind of gives it a little bit of a more fun factor, right? So here we go. So for example, this one, efficiency fortune 2, we already have a fortune. So we re-roll and then we look. And then we re-roll again and we look again. And let's see, we want silk touch. Ooh, let's see if we can get the unbreaking as well. Paying the XP, you also have to keep an eye on it because I'm at 30. So if I keep, I got lucky. What I was going to say is that you keep going down, you keep re-rolling, and then all of a sudden, boop, you don't have 30 levels anymore. And then now you have to start thinking, okay, let's go get more XP. So you see, it's still sort of balanced. I mean, it's not a bad thing. But we got the silk touch. And there it is. So now we are fully engaged. And one thing that I love as well is that you can keep, and look, the lapis stays in there. So that way you can just come back and it's there. I mean, I could also leave that there. See, it's kind of floating in there. It just also looks so cool. But we're all set. I think that we are good. To me, this is good. As far as the iron stuff, I'm gonna put them right here for now, just because I am going to get an armor stand. This I'm gonna move. I'm not gonna leave here. I just wanted to put it now here so that at least I have the enchantment, and we can go ahead and get ourselves moving forward a little bit and not feel so not behind, but feel vulnerable. That's the word that I was looking for. So now I think that we are ready to go to the Nether. All right, here we go. Let's go in and let's see you on the other side. And that just happened. Oh, well. Now we gotta get back and do it completely naked. I think that we're gonna have to seriously think about getting all the... No, getting I think... Oh. You. No. I don't need you. Oh my god. I think I lost my backpack. Oh well. An unfortunate trip, but it's okay. We can get that stuff back. At least we have more diamonds, and I already have the armor with me. I don't know what that was. Oh, the iron boots. Well, let's regroup and then we come back. Well, we recovered. I went ahead and I set myself up back to how we were before we went to the Nether. But I decided, let's take a look. I'll show you. So first, I went ahead and look who's there. I moved the zombie from the thing that he was there, the little temporary housing. I just moved it through rails over here. If you remember, I had the little stairway here, so I just put it on. I closed it up. He's in there, he's relaxing, and I went ahead and moved my first villager. I was just thinking of maybe just keeping them here for a little bit, just so that at least I can get some of the trades. Now, another mod that I do have, it's one that is called cycle trades, and basically I can just cycle the trades here instead of having to break the lectern, put it back again, and all that stuff. To me, that again, that makes the game unnecessary grindy. So this is what I did. So I now can just come here, for example. I just press there. Now, of course, I don't have emeralds or anything, but that's all in time, right? But we can go ahead and at least kind of look at what we can get from a trading perspective. So as you can tell, it's changing and it kind of keeps changing, and eventually we can find what we're looking for. And since we have 6 openings here, I can go ahead and move and do, for example, 3 librarians and maybe 3 farmers. And since we have the wheat, we can at least do some wheat trading. But also I was thinking of actually starting the other farms. Again, temporary, I'll probably do like a regular, but from a resource perspective, I do have some of them. Like I have potatoes and I have some of the other crops that I can trade, so I'll go ahead and do that. But I wanted to show you, look at this. So check this out. So we come here, I did put mine carts in there, and we go boop, and he there he goes. So here we have the guy. We just move this for now. I put the lectern in, booms, he gets in there, we get the minecart back, and here we go. We have another guy. I was gonna do this with all of them, and then do also as you can tell here, I have 3 composters, and then I can go ahead and do that too. So yeah, on with the planting and village thingy trading. Maybe we'll see. This is gonna take a little while. I might also go gather some more coal, so maybe I'll do something here, but for now we'll keep it librarians and crops. So I'll go ahead and do all the planting around the house, and we'll keep bringing those little folks in there out here. Alrighty, let's get to it. Perfect time. 100 days. Fantastic. Maybe it doesn't feel like much has happened, but it has happened quite a bit. So here's the farm section, and here we're growing some pumpkins here. We are growing here some potatoes, beetroot, onions, cabbage, beetroot, and carrots. And here are some nice tomatoes. I actually didn't realize that with the Farmer's Delight, I actually trade those too, which is great, and it's awesome. Look, let's take a look at them. Look at this: onions, tomatoes, rice. We're missing rice. We need to get some rice. But cabbage, It's fantastic. And onions, you see? So this is good. This is good. And once we get a little bit of a cycle going, then we can start trading. We'll get some levels, and then we'll start enchanting. And then we're gonna go back to the Nether, and we're gonna take revenge for all the things that we lost. And but mainly to see if we can find a fortress and get some blaze rods, and so that we can start then doing the potions and doing the zombification process. One thing I wanted to just point out, you're probably going like, what is that? This is, remember the rope that we found? So you can do this, and you can, the tomatoes, it's a vine, so they grow up the rope, and it's awesome. Also, in the meantime, I'm probably gonna go to the creative world and design maybe some nice extension for that part there. Okay, so after a little bit of work outside, we find ourselves here. Yep, we are going to the Nether, but this time I am definitely more prepared. So without further ado, let's get in there and let's see if we can do a little bit more than last time. Found ourselves a bastion, and I think this is the one that it's in. Yep, that's the one. Oh, this is unexpected, but I think we're gonna be able to get ourselves a template. That is great stuff. Okay, we got ourselves some loot and I am very happy, but I would love to be able to find a fortress so that I can get those blaze rods, but so much different than the last time. We're good. I feel like that was great. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go back. We're gonna regroup. Can't speak English. And then we will go ahead and then try to find the fortress. And now that we're back, we're gonna go ahead and put this stuff on in our chests, and I'm gonna show you around and tell you what I did before we went to the Nether. All right, let's show you around. So, because I needed levels, I decided to do something a little bit unconventional. As you can tell, I have the 3 librarians, and instead of farmers, I did fishermen. You might wonder why. Well, I decided to do something quick and nice for now. This is a string, I don't know what you call it. It just creates strings indefinitely or something like that. So what I do is that I collect the strings, I trade with these guys, and then I can get some levels. And since I can get levels, I went ahead and got this guy with mending, which is awesome. This guy has sharpness 5, and then dude, what the heck? Yeah, what dude? And this guy, I'm still working on him. He doesn't have any locked trade or anything, so we can work on that one. But let's take a look at the map. So here's the house, here's the villager house, the villager breeder, and you can see here the pumpkin patch, the little farming thing, the cows, the sheep. Fantastic. The wheat looks cool. All the oaks and the birch with the dark oak, and then the awesome spruce farm. But now that I have these farmers, and I honestly don't need them that much anymore, and they're locked in, they don't need to do anything else. So I am going to build a fisherman house right here by the river, and that's the next build you're gonna see in this episode. So now we're ready to go and do the fisherman house. And we're done. Here we go. I think I left that thing open, but we'll go ahead and take a little tour really quick. Oh, there you go. Okay, so let's go ahead and go out. Alrighty. So this is the dock, which brings you to a stall. So that people can come and buy fish. And then I did a little bit of an interesting color palette. I think it's pretty cool since... Oh, I missed one. Look at that. There we go. All right, now it's complete. Oh, why is that one down like that? Okay, we're gonna have to fix that one. Oh, I got my... Yeah. There we go. I think that now things are... Yeah, that's cool. So you see? And then we have a little storage room here. So we'll have to decorate, of course. But I think that this came out so good. Oh my god, I keep putting things. Okay. I think it came out wonderful. And now we bring them here. And they'll live right on that floor. The top floor, it's more of a kind of like a terrace or even some storage there. And then the little stall so that we can sell. And then the dock. I think it came out wonderful. And the texturing, I love it. I really, really love it. I am very proud of this one. Oh, you know what? There's one little thing here that we might need to just... There you go. Ah, perfect. There we go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I'm debating if I do texturing on the walls. They're not too big and there's some detail around it. So I don't know if I should. Let me know in the comments what do you think. Should we texture the walls? I don't know, maybe some planks here and there. I think it looks good, but let me know. Let me know in the comments. I appreciate that very much. And I think that is pretty much... Let's go ahead and bring this back to a more manageable distance. And here we go. All right. I think that at this point, we have finished what we set out to do. And I appreciate everybody coming and watching this. It's always an honor, anyone that watches this. So thank you so much. But that's it for this one. If you like it, do all the YouTube things. You know, like, subscribe, leave a comment. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.